Radar this morning is really quiet. Like the week before, we have to go down to the Florida Keys to pick up some showers on a east-northeasterly breeze. Otherwise, it is so dry that it is not supporting any type of rainfall here. And as we go through the afternoon hours, you can see by lunchtime, barely a cloud in sight, let alone a shower or thunderstorm. And in those peak afternoon hours, and usually with the east to westerly wind, it's very hot and it's very stormy. But it is so dry that we don't even have a shower showing up there around 4 or 5 o'clock. Rainfall yesterday, 0 in the rain gauges, so our deficits grew. About 11¼ inches behind year-to-date in Fort Myers now, and almost 11 in Punta Gorda. Our temperatures right now in the mid to upper 70s, and this afternoon we're going to see those numbers go up to about 96 degrees, mostly dry and hot as we start the weekend. Sunset down a minute there to 7:54. That reading of 96 is one off of our record of 97 going back to 1941, and you can see it is above that average of 91. So all attention as we go through the next couple of days, and especially early to mid next week, is going to be on the tropics. Franklin is going to strengthen to a Category 2 hurricane as it moves towards Bermuda, but for us, the focus is near the Yucatan Channel. Over the last couple of days, there hasn't been a whole lot to look at, but as the showers and thunderstorms start to get a little better organized, you can see the concentration here near the Yucatan Channel between Cancun, Cozumel, and over towards the Isle of Youth in Cuba. And the National Hurricane Center here at 8 o'clock, just a few minutes ago, with their tropical weather outlook, have increased the chance of this developing over the next 2 days to 70%, and over the course of the next 5 to 7, we're looking at 90%, as the models are at least coming into agreement on something developing here to our south as it pulls off to the north. Now, the in-house computer model here, the high-resolution model, shows this system spinning off of Cancun and the Yucatan of Mexico through tomorrow afternoon. And you notice it gets a little better organized as that moisture starts to surge northbound towards the Florida Keys. Now, once we get into Monday, it doesn't move a lot until late in the day, and then you start to see it get picked up and move to the north. Our in-house computer model is a little farther to the right, and this is something we're going to have to watch. Remember, the computer models right now are trying to grab a hold of something that doesn't quite exist yet, so there's going to be some fluctuations here in the days ahead. This is the latest look at the European model. This is near midnight Tuesday into Wednesday with a tropical storm, perhaps even a Category 1 hurricane as it moves towards the Big Bend. GFS model, a couple of days ago, this one wasn't real impressed, but they are developing a tropical storm, but this one a little farther to the west near the Panhandle. Here's what you need to know right now. The depression is likely to form in the Caribbean or Southern Gulf in the days ahead. Hurricane hunters are scheduled to fly into the system tomorrow at the low levels to see if a depression has developed, and also in the upper levels to run a synoptic run. And what that will do, we'll take that information, they'll put it in the computer models. So hopefully by Sunday night there into Monday morning, the models will start to come into agreement. Right now, we are expected to pick up a lot of wet weather, stormy and breezy for the early parts of next week.